everyone, my name is Elizaveta. Welcome to WelcomeTech channel. Today we will be talking about the best visa programs to move to the UK. And also we will be talking about the latest changes that happened to these programs. I think it will be extremely interesting for everyone who is planning to move to the UK. So this is why. Please stay with me. So the first visa that you can think about when moving to the UK is, of course, the Global Talent Visa. The Global Talent Visa is the residence permit that is given to IT specialists as well as arts and culture people and scientists. But most IT specialists are getting these visas, about 70% of them. And you getting this visa, you are able to live and work in the UK, and you are not restricted with your employer anyhow. So you can change them, your employers, you can change companies, and you can found your own companies even if you want to. Also, the same goes for your family members, your spouse and children. They can work in the UK and they can study in the UK too. This visa also gives it easier to get a UK passport because you can get your passport after 3 years instead of 5 years that it takes usually. Also, this visa makes it faster for you to get a UK passport because usually it takes more time to get an ILR and passport. And for the UK Global Talent Visa, you can switch to ILR in 3 years instead of 5 years and get your passport minimum of 5 years instead of 6 years. Also, the good things about the conditions of getting the visa is that you do not need to have an English test. You do not need to take an English test, and you do not have to have a university degree for that. So what have changed recently with the Global Talent Visa? So the first thing is regarding the stage 2 of this visa. Usually the Global Talent Visa consists of 2 stages. So the first stage is getting your technician endorsement, right? Applying the documentation to technician and getting the positive feedback. After that you will need to collect your documentations and get your fingerprints and photo taken. And after that, apply for the visa stage. Before May 2023, it was possible to take your biometric information anywhere in the world, in any country where you have a right to be legally present. This changed in May, as now you have to have a right to be present in this country where you're taking your biometric information for at least 6 months. Which is, of course, may be problematic for people who are not living in their own country and, for example, using some visa run programs to live in the country that they're being in. So from us, it happened in May, but we are only recording this video now because we have applied several successful cases, and now we can tell you what you can do, and you need to get your biometric information taken for the visa. So the first thing is, of course, having a right to be present in the country means that you have to have a passport or a residence permit for more than 6 months, or being able to live without any legal status in a country that is close to your country, for example. Right, so for many people of different passports, there are countries where you can, for example, be able to live for at least a year. So you will need to look at these countries. Usually there are several of them, so you can choose the closest, get your biometric information taken there. The second change to this visa program is, of course, the Founders Forum group changes. So the thing is, in the past, the company that is called Technation hosted this program. That means that they were like an operators, and its employees were checking the Global Talent Visa applications. But not so long ago, about in May or June, the Technation was acquired by another company that is called Founders Forum Group. And since then, Founders Forum Group are evaluating all the all the applications that is sent. And some things changed when Founders Forum Group started doing that. First things first, now they are considering everything much faster. So technician would evaluate your application for about 6 weeks, and Founders Forum Groups does that in 2-3 weeks. We have a lot of cases where we were given an answer on the application in 2 to 3 weeks. This is the first thing. And the second thing is that like the way they evaluate changed a little bit. And now they're also talking to the UK government to change that program. And we don't know how much it will be changed. So will it be changed crucially, globally or not? We do not know that. So if you were thinking about getting global talent visa, maybe it's time to do that, right? Because maybe they will change it the way that you will not be eligible anymore. But personally, I do not think that they will change it so much. And the second program that may be interesting to you, especially if you're an entrepreneur, for people who are planning to found their own business in the UK, especially if it's an innovative business, the Visa Innovator Founder may be a way to relocate. This visa is also given up to 3 years and gives you an opportunity to switch to IOR and then to passport after 3 years, which is a great opportunity for many entrepreneurs. And the good thing and a good change about this visa too is that now you are able not only to work on your project itself, right? Because that was a thing in the past. Now you're able to work on a different company, for example, as an employee, which is a good thing for many entrepreneurs moving to the UK on this type of visa. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in the UK Global Talent Visa or Innovator Founder Visa application, you can sign up for a free consultation with us. We can help you with evaluating your chances. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below.